It's another beautiful day in Eden. Messy Eden. So today we're going to, all the spuds are bursting through, as you can see. Bursting their britches. So let's get those topped up. Even the kestrel are coming. Right, so we're going to get them topped up. So I've just put these pea climbers in a similar fashion to well, it's an elvish really. These are elvish pea climbers. They're going to be very similar to the design that Joe uses, which is a dead simple design, but dead effective. Needs to zip them up though, Joe. So along the growing vertical, all it is, bit of this mesh stuff, plastic mesh, attached to the canes. It's just threaded through the canes on this one. That is the most simplistic one. You could tie that with some garden twine or whatever. And then to keep the birds off them, you put a skirt of the scaffold debris netting around it. They'll come browsing along the pigeons and try and get into and get to your peas. But with the netting around, what I'm going to do is I'm going to peg it down as well at the bottom, tie it on all the way around, so it's a protective skirt that goes around it, like a force field against the pigeons. And that's what I'm going to do on this one. So those are already set up for getting the netting on. I've been down for about an hour and a half now doing these, putting these up. So I'm a bit knackered actually. I only got here about 6 o'clock and I haven't had any tea as yet. For you Americans, it's dinner, but I haven't had any. That stands at 3'3". That's 3'3" inches high. That. Now the peas will come up above that, obviously, the pea bushes, but we're going to nip them out so that they bush out more. We don't want them climbing high to the sky. I'm going to nip out the main buds at the top when they get to the height of that pea trellis, and then they'll bush out then more. They'll send side shoots out and hopefully fill up the trellis, and then we just go along picking the peas off. But on that one, it's both sides of the same net. You can see that there. So they're on both sides of the same net. We'll train the peas to go up there by putting small sticks at the side of the pea stations. We'll stick those through like that, and hopefully the peas will find their way up onto this netting and climb. That's the whole idea of them, anyway. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this evening, Wednesday the 22nd, is it, of April 2020. Because as you saw the other day, we've got plenty of beans in the pot starting off, so the beans will need somewhere to live, but the peas are going to be going in here. I think the beans are going to be, I'm going to try the beans on that one and have the peas both sides on this one. We all like peas from the pod, fresh from the pod, so there may well be peas going in there as well. But again, I'm going to get some netting over the top of that and maybe have some drop flaps to lift up and get into the peas on that one. But it's just to keep the birds out. Last year, that did really well, but it would have done even better if the pigeons hadn't come flying in and plonked themselves right in the middle of all this, and then like buried themselves in and then wrecked all the plants coming out again. So I'm just going to have to keep them off as best as I can in some way, but I may well just tie the netting onto this. We'll see as we go on. I'll come up with a solution for that. But that's what we're trying the wise old elf method this time, because I think it's dead simple and it's probably going to be pretty effective. Joel's used that many a year and he's had very little trouble with the pigeons through trial and error. It works, that. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be finishing that off tomorrow. So this will be part one of the peas, the pea house. There'll be a part two tomorrow when I've got it all netted up and all the peas are in. Excuse me. I'm going to get those peas in first of all, and then put the netting on around it, just so I can access the ground and get the peas in first. That's why I've left it off tonight. I've not put the netting on tonight, because there's no point putting the peas in and not putting the netting on tonight, because tomorrow morning, no peas, no pea plants at all. The wood pigeons will have filled their bellies with them. Speaking of which, Mick, I haven't seen a single goddamn wood pigeon all the time I've been on here. I haven't seen a single pigeon. Sparrows, chaffinches, blue tits, great tits. I'll pause there for effect, comedy effect. But not one pigeon. There's an owl there that doesn't move so much, but no pigeons. They're usually sat in abundance on these telegraph wires above, but I've not seen a single pigeon. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. Maybe they're having some sort of a party that we've not been invited to, but I haven't seen a single, not one single wood pigeon has come down. Which I suppose is what we want, innit? But I was going to go into the woods and, yeah, we haven't seen a single one, not a single wood pigeon. They must know, they must have overheard us this morning, Mick. Anyway, I'm going to get off now because I've had nothing to eat, so I'm going to get off and get my tea now. It's lamb chops tonight. So we'll catch you later on. See you in the morning. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. This is Guru Murphinda signing out, and remember, keep growing with your head down, and we love you all. Ta-da!